Been a pretty quiet day here in the Queen City, a little on the warm side as it felt like spring as you're looking live down Independence Boulevard in East Charlotte. But it's not going to stay dry for very long. Rain already moving into the high country.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's bring in meteorologist Lisa Rafa. Now, these storms also have the potential to be on the strong side, too, right?
Yes. By the time we get to tomorrow, that round of storms that rolls through, we could have one or two with maybe some damaging winds or even a spin-up tornado. You can see dry right now in Charlotte, a nice view there of uptown. Not the case in Blowing Rock. We've got some wet roads, raindrops on the camera there as some of the first raindrops from this pretty dynamic system we've been tracking starts to move in. You can see some of these showers making it as far south as Morganton and Hickory out there right now. Even still some rumbles of thunder back off to the west. A lot of that rain on the lighter side with some of these greens showing up on satellite and radar. The storms have really kind of broken up. They had much more of a punch earlier back in parts of Tennessee. Again, still a little bit of lightning back towards Greenville there, but you can see where some of these storms kind of really did shred apart. Not expecting any severe weather tonight with some of this rain moving in, but we could have some storms on the stronger side going into tomorrow. All part of this pretty big, huge, dynamic system with snow still pumping up in the northern plains there in Great Lakes, and we still have some severe weather this evening to the south, parts of Alabama and Georgia with still some severe thunderstorm warnings. They've had some tornado warnings this evening as well, as we have this clash of very warm and very cold air, and that's what creates some of the stronger storms in between. A lot of records have fallen today in the southeast. We were just 2 degrees shy of our record warm high, and then those temperatures in the 20s just not too far behind there. So we've got the severe risk today, parts of Alabama and Georgia, and then tomorrow it spreads from Georgia up into the Carolinas as we continue to progress this front to the east. It's still to the west most of tonight. We tap into some kind of pre-appetizer showers tonight. Then as we go into tomorrow, the front starts to set up with more organized showers and storms by early tomorrow morning. And then it rolls through Charlotte around lunchtime, working its way to the south and east by the evening before we dry out. Now, it's very spring-like out there. You felt the warm air. That warm air is fuel for some taller thunderstorms. Now, it's not the most fuel that we've seen. It's still on the lower side, but it's something that could get these storms to grow a little bit taller. There's also some twisting winds upstairs in the atmosphere, so I can't rule out a brief tornado. We do have enough twist in there that if the ingredients line up right, we might have a warning or two. So that's why we've got that green marginal risk. It's a level 1 because the threat is pretty isolated. Again, the ingredients are on the lower side, but we do have to watch out for damaging winds. Could have some 1 and 2 inch downpours, but locally heavy rain, and again, that brief spin-up tornado. Here's a look at some of those showers rolling in by this evening into Charlotte after 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. We start out mostly dry tomorrow morning, and then here comes that line by about 9 o'clock, starts to roll through Charlotte around noon, and then works its way to the south and east later on in the afternoon, with temperatures still pretty warm, around 70 degrees. A couple of showers and thunder this evening. That main line comes through tomorrow. I think our severe window is kind of midday, early afternoon from about 9 to 3 with those severe threats, and then it does turn cooler. Could have record warm temperatures tonight if we don't get colder than 59 degrees, which I'm not sure we will. Temperatures up around 70 tomorrow. A pinpoint weather alert for the stronger storms. Return cooler and quieter by the end of the week.